share with us, Eric, what has been some of the challenges you have encountered during your growth, during your rise as an actor?
Okay, so I would say the biggest challenge is me settling for anything less than my best, because when you do what I do for a living, sometimes you see people become celebrities, and we know superstars who you question, like, how did they get there? When you see like a singer who's not really a singer, but they're an amazing dancer, but they're selling albums because people love to see them live and in performance and stuff. And so you're like, well, but they can't really sing. So I'm accepting mediocre talent from somebody that the world is like putting up on a pedestal. And so I find in this industry, a lot of times you get the opportunity to do stuff, and people will settle for less than your best. Like, they will take mediocre if it comes in a certain package. And I think for myself, the biggest thing that I try to do is always stay challenging to myself. I always try to do better than I did yesterday. I try to inspire people and think about ways to touch people and encourage people through what I do, and not just accept the accolades and stuff like that. I think it's important to push through like the hard times, because you'll always have adversity. You will always have adversity. I mean, when I was growing up, I didn't have a lot of people tell me no as far as my career and as far as what I wanted to do. Like, I had a very supportive family, and my teachers were very supportive. And when I got to New York, people were very supportive and accepting of what I brought to the table. But as I've tried to transition my career from when I started, very much so a singer, dancer in the ensemble of shows, of musicals. I did The Lion King, Hairspray, Mary Poppins, all on Broadway. And I was in the ensemble of those shows. And I understudied in Hairspray the lead role of Seaweed, and in Mary Poppins the lead role of Bert. And to know that I have the capacity to do a principal lead role on Broadway, but people are just casting me as a dancer in the ensemble or as a singer in the ensemble, that was very discouraging to me, because I felt like, well, if you recognize my talent, why can't I just have the part? So I found discouragement in that. But to remedy that problem, I left those shows, went and did regional theater, where I got to star in Hairspray. I got to do musicals like Grand Hotel, Sophisticated Ladies, Jelly's Last Jam, and had lead parts in those shows. And that just encouraged me to stay on the path that I was on, because like I said, people will let you do less than you're capable of. And I never want to be doing anything less than my best. And I know that my best is 100%. And so when I'm faced with the challenge of proving myself to somebody, I'm always stepping up to that challenge. And other than that, I really haven't had, I mean, you get no's, and every no encourages you to keep going, or it encourages me to keep going, so that I get the one yes that leads me to the center stage to do The Wiz, the one yes that led me to do Rent at the Hollywood Bowl in LA, and I plenty of shows. I'm still waiting for my feature film, and I had an audition for George Lucas, had this movie that's coming out, Red Tails. Didn't get that, lost the part to Nate Parker. I get it, you know what I mean? But I know that my yes for the feature film will come one day.
All right. And final question. What words do you have for aspiring actors coming up, especially those here in Baltimore, the city where you come from? What words do you have for them?
Well, first of all, I definitely want to let everybody know that you are who you believe you are. And no matter where you come from, I grew up in the hood on the west side of Baltimore. And the future that I was shown and was told that I was supposed to have was not a very encouraging one. It wasn't a very it wasn't a victorious one. It was one that was full of crime and violence. And to know that I come from those streets and I come from that truth, but God allowed me opportunities to grow and to see things outside of Baltimore and to see places that I didn't even know existed. I say believe in yourself. I say study. If you, whatever you want to be. If you want to be a writer, if you want to be a doctor, an actor, a singer, really study your craft, study your art. Don't let anybody stop you from achieving your dreams, because if you can dream it, it can happen. And if you believe in yourself, that's all that matters. You are the beginning and the end. If you place your faith in God and continue to just fall on your knees and thank Him for all of the things that will come, if you just push through, never stop believing in yourself. Never stop believing in your dream. And be thankful for all the friends and family that will support you along the way, because they really do matter, and that they will keep you in those dark days when people are saying no and people are telling you that you can't. Believe in yourself and just love your family for loving you and keep on going.
All right. Thank you for your time, Eric.
It's my pleasure.
And thank you for watching huevoicesdotcom, the greater reflection of you.